kind of look like I'm dressed like Angel, which is weird. Like, I don't know why. I think it's the black coat. But, no. Hello, everyone. Liam Catterson here as we're reacting to Angel. This is episode number 2 of this first season, which is titled The Lonely Hearts. And, yeah, I'm excited with continuing Angel, because the first episode was very, very appetizing. And it set us up with Angel encountering Russell, and now the partners are, who were aligned with Russell, it seems, are potentially going to have to make their play, since Angel has basically kind of made a small step in terms of making a name for himself in LA. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing where things go. We got introduced to characters, to new characters, and we got returning characters as well with Cordelia, as her, Doyle, and Angel are now setting up, like, this agency for themselves. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this show will go on, because I know I posted this on Patreon, and there were, like, a couple of people who said that they do prefer this over Buffy. So that was a very, very interesting comment, because, like, Buffy's like the OG show. So I'm really excited to see how things do go for the show, because I was pretty excited coming into the first episode, and now I'm very, very intrigued to see where things do go from here on. So, with that said, let's get into Angel. This is episode number 2 for season 1, Lonely Hearts. Let's go.
Go over this thing again of you getting out in the world and involving yourself in people. It's Friday night. It's the most social night of the week. I mean, a couple of lookers like us should be out there.
Not for me.
Enjoying a nightlife.
I'm basically Angel on a Friday night.
In the dark like some kind of a
vampire. Look at that. Hey, there's our number. It's right next to an
angel wing.
It's obviously not a butterfly, you idiot. It's
angel wings.
No, wait, no, it's an owl. A bird that hunts at night. Brilliant. It's an
angel.
Gotta love the Batman references.
Right, it's an angel.
This is his clairvoyance playing up.
You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Shut up. What'd you see?
Okay.
What'd you see?
Don't worry, Caroline is like that in my D&D game as well.
I think I recognize it.
The real hot women don't mosey in until around 11.
Oh.
Hi. If you're in trouble, just call
There's
this number.
a bunch of beautiful women here.
Hi. Being harassed by someone or something? Dial us up, day or night. Hey, you look troubled. Or is that just your lazy eye? Anyway, call us.
Wow.
Mama's boy, Peter Pan complex. Self-absorbed closet dive with a big old "the world owes me" chip on her shoulder. Check out Sarah, plain and tall. Has or comes from big money.
Ragging on this place, I still come here most every night.
Some place you need to get away to.
Work. It's either this or sit at home alone in the dark.
Wouldn't want that.
So, what do you do? Would you? I'm sorry, forget it.
What?
So you got a serious
I was
mission.
just gonna ask you if you wanted to go someplace more quiet.
Ooh.
I can't.
Ah.
We are trouble-free, okay? Turns out she's a hooker, and her pimp here is giving me a hard time.
That's it.
Oh, wow.
Did you
Sort him out,
just
Cordy.
Okay, everyone just simmer down here, okay? Violence is not gonna solve a thing, all right?
Oh my gosh.
How dare you call Cordy a hooker?
No, I mean, I'd really like to know. So, how do you want to do this? 20 questions?
Oh. Yikes.
So, Marcy from...
I guess the single life is particularly tough on you.
Why?
Well, a couple hundred years ago, the only thing you had to worry about was a hangover. Today, because of your curse thingy, you can't sleep with anyone. Or else you might feel a moment of true happiness and lose your soul, become evil again.
Put it bluntly out there, Cordy.
Thanks, Cordelia. I always appreciate your perspective.
No problem. Hey, the last thing I want is to show up at the office.
Woo? What the heck? See, I thought she looked a bit pale.
3 weeks ago, described by the coroner's office as eviscerated, has been positively identified as that of 28-year-old Martin Haber. Last seen with an unidentified female companion at Dublek, a trendy singles establishment.
That's it then. Probably been a lot more
Unidentified
disappearances.
female?
The press hasn't
Like
traced
that
back to the
one?
bar yet.
So we got a missing girl and a stiff.
And
You know I have a problem trusting people, and surprise, you're not making it any better.
I'm just asking you not to go in there.
Where are you going?
In there.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I mean, he's not
I can
trying
go
to
wherever I
sugarcoat
want,
it.
and you can go to hell.
Been there. Done that.
Been there. Done that.
No Kevin, though. Guess it wasn't true love after all. Huh. She was
Nope.
there just a minute ago getting it on with
Till
some
death do us
screech.
part.
Yeah, it's definitely more her level.
Any idea where she lives?
No.
What about a last name?
Last name? Not a lot of last names in a place like this.
It's Reichler. And I asked her out a couple times.
Ah.
Nice. I think sometimes what we really
What the shit? What the fuck? What the fuck? So is it like a host? Kevin had it, that she had it, that he...
You're not human.
Newsflash, pal. You're a bit off the evolutionary chart yourself.
What the hell was that?
This has to stop. You have to stop.
I will. When I find the right one. The one I can stay with.
Oh
Right
my
body.
god.
What's wrong?
Ow. Ow. Damn, this guy...
Kate, what are you doing here?
he's too afraid to finish the fight. Oh.
Look, I know what this looks like.
So do I.
Oh.
Save me the lines. I've heard him.
I've heard yours. Something about not being able to trust people?
Turn around.
It's not working, buddy. Ah.
I'm sorry.
Is that a confession?
I didn't do that. I'm sorry for this.
There we go. That flip though.
I saw it. It's a burrower.
It's a donkey? Oh, we didn't see any donkey demons.
Burrower.
Oh.
It eviscerates its victims as it goes from body to body, and then may only be able to do it after some kind of a sex act, exchange of fluids thing. Lovely. Look, I want you guys to find out anything you
It's
can
better
about
than the
this thing.
Torchwood episode.
Weaknesses especially was amazingly strong while we...
I mean, he has a face this time, so... But I think he's done a... Oh, shh. Ooh. Yeah.
You know that guy that was in here the other night? He was tall, nice looking, he helped you out in the bar fight?
Sure,
At least she
sure.
says that
Let me
Angel's
know as
nice
soon as he
looking.
gets here, would you?
Yeah, you bet.
Thanks.
A lot.
God, I hate places like this, don't you?
I do, but
Kinda guess that. You don't look like you're in your element here. Which is a compliment, by the way.
Shoot!
call this number, tell the sergeant that I need
Wait, him? Oh my god! Oh no!
Really a beautiful dress you're wearing. I mean it. Really brings out your skin tone. It's...
Go away. Go away.
Would you like a drink or something? Because I'm like the bartender here.
Yeah, you're trying too hard, buddy. You gotta... Ooh.
I want to talk to somebody. Open up.
Who are you?
Batman! Ah. Oh. I like Kate and Angel working together. He just won't stay down, will he? There we go! Maybe he will stay down now. Resident Evil-esque.
It all seems to add up. The bartender was connected to everyone.
He was. He knew everyone,
I must have talked to him
so...
a dozen times. I never had a clue.
It's hard to get to know people.
Yes, it is.
But there's the
I didn't thank
opportunity
you.
to know them further.
For saving my life.
I think saving mine was a start.
What is this, a lobster?
I'll be around.
Detective Lockley?
Is this gonna be like some kind of inside joke? Like, what is this? And if you're gonna know Angel, you should know he just disappears like...
Or we can go home.
Sit in the dark?
Sit in the dark alone.
Because that's my Friday night.
God, yes. Thank you.
Oh, buddy. You know, I can see myself really loving this show more and more with how awesome that episode was and how great the first episode was and how the connectivity, especially of the main three, flows so well. And not just that, though, but we're opening the world a bit more now that Kate is possibly going to become a recurring role, if anything, for this show. So, and that's really great to see because I thought she was a very, very interesting character. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this. It was a very, very interesting episode with a very, very disturbing adversary with the Burrower demon. It was just absolutely like. The first glimpse you got at it, your body just could not handle the like xenomorphic nature of its creepiness. It was absolutely terrifying. So, yeah, but I really enjoyed how this episode did touch up upon loneliness and that need to that want to be in a relationship but you can't find the one, and feeling lonely in general at times. Like, for those who only watch my Angel reactions and not Buffy, I do go into a bit of story time. I do go into a bit of resonating feelings because I like an idea that a show explores a concept and it's something that I can severely relate to. And this was no exception, especially that loneliness and wanting to find the right person to make you happy, someone that you can trust. And there are people that are like, they've reached their limit in terms of being able to trust people because of certain experiences like pain. Like me, for example, I've been through so much pain that like, whilst I'm talking to someone at this point of recording, and things are going well, I'm not jumping the gun yet because I'm just like, I don't know. I think I've got it embedded in my head that I have a feeling I'm going to get hurt in some capacity because why not? So, but it's not just that though. It's like loneliness as well in terms of social interaction and whatnot. Like at times I do embrace the loneliness because sometimes I just need that time to recharge, but also when I'm in that time of need, like I'll put like vague posts on Twitter that basically is an open invitation that Liam needs a hug, and sometimes I just feel lonely there, and it's like it does kill, it does hurt. So but I think primarily this episode did focus about loneliness in terms of a passionate interaction, because you had people like Kate, you had all these people who were alone, and they did not have anyone to seek comfort with. And then you had the Burrower demon, who had a more malicious want, who had a more malicious way to try and get rid of the loneliness. And I don't know if it's me, but I do kind of think it's a great representation of someone who does sleep around with so many partners and is not wanting to pursue that relationship. I'm not calling people out who do prefer that lifestyle, each to their own, but I know there are people who find that lifestyle very unattractive, and I am wondering, I know that that Whedon shows do like to have some kind of like metaphor in certain episodes, and I'm wondering if this is another case of that, like especially with the deforming skin from the barman when the demon was tried so desperately to find a host. That could be that sign of unattractiveness, like once you've slept around with so many partners. So but like I said, I think the theme of loneliness and isolation and whatnot, it was very, very powerful, because like I said, I did feel that like vibe, especially with because I always do crave that relationship. I always crave to find someone who's wanting to share the rest of their life with me, and I do feel like I'm more of a curse than that I am a blessing, because of my mental disability, because of just the way I don't feel like I click in like with the rest of the world, because I do see the world differently, and I do feel like I make things a bit more awkward, all that jazz. I don't like, as well as the fact that my self-esteem is basically dead at this point. It's very, very difficult for me, and I do kind of resonate to like Angel, for example. I do resonate to him because of, like, especially with that kind of glee at the end when when Doyle said, "You can sit here and brood in the darkness." I would be happy to interact and all that jazz, but like, especially if it's like at some kind of party, I know I'm going to be that guy in the corner, because that's me. I find it very, very hard to socialize as well. So it literally is a party in terms of emotions when it comes to interaction and relationships, and it's my big worry that I am not going to be able to make a person happy, but I want to try my best, and so. I've like I said, I think the theme of loneliness was pretty great stuff. Loved the Cordy and Doyle interactions. I think they are perfect, and they are obviously teasing the ship there. So I'm not so sure if like Cordy's willing to hook up with Doyle at some point, but you can tell that Doyle has some kind of a soft spot for Cordy. I do like Doyle's involvement in this episode as well. Like and Cordy's, like, I'm growing to love Cordy so much as well. Like when she was handing out those business cards, she was an absolute blast. But Doyle was absolutely incredible as well. I just feel so bad for him as well with his clairvoyancy. Like, and the thing is, this is controlled, so the higher powers that are like giving him these visions are practically pricks at this point. Like, because they gave him a vague vision. And it's not something like my D&D character, because she has that like clairvoyancy and she has these random visions. But as far as I know, because, well, then again, I think I've just been revealed that my visions do stem from a god, but it is something that my character could not control, so, yeah, but, the higher powers are basically pricks at this point, because like, straight from the gut, they're gonna be the angel version of the Watchers Council, and you're gonna hear me rant. So yeah, but like, I mean, of course, this would diminish the episode if they gave him the easy option, but like fitting into the Buffyverse world, that worry about the episode ending prematurely is out the window, and you just have to live in their world, and you just got to think, well, they're real assholes, aren't they? So, because they did miss out. They did see Kevin, I think he was called, and I think he was infected with the demon then, because I think it's passed on. So, they were just a bit too late, but they had no idea who they were looking for. Cordy did point out, like, oh, it could be that guy. She did point out Kevin was, and Sharon, I think it was, they were the people that could be in need, but that was more of a guess. It was like more pointing out random people in the crowd, because Cordy's really amazing. I really, really, thought that the demon itself was absolutely creepy, and I think that the representation I feel like it gave off was pretty great stuff. Loved the montage of Angel looking for the demon, whereas Kate was rummaging through Angel's place. I thought that was a really, really well done montage. And I really loved the final victim of the demon was the bartender, especially with that connection with everyone. He meets and greets everyone every night. So I thought this was a great episode, a great continuation for what episode 1 delivered. We, like I said, we got introduced to some new characters as well as some creepy concepts. Kate is a very, very interesting character, and that was even before the reveal. There are similarities between her and Angel, especially with both working undercover at the same time as them feeling a bit lonely. But it's a bit more difficult for Angel, because if he does find that true happiness, we all know what goes on there. I do have a feeling, I don't know, we live in a very, very impossible world with Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. I do have this, I wouldn't say hope, because, hope can betray you, but I don't know if there's going to be a way that you can cure Angel from going batshit insane, and, if he finds true happiness, because I think that would be a perfect ending for Angel. If Angel does end with him being cured, from turning into Angelus once he finds true happiness. But I can see them going that way, but I know there might be this idea that it could be impossible, but I think in a world like this, I don't think anything is impossible. I don't think the word exists, and even in the real world, even this world, I don't think impossible is a concept that rings true. I don't think anything's impossible. I just think that things are shaped a certain way that makes it look like it's impossible. But if you have the right click, if you turn the dial in a safe or whatever, if you turn the dial a certain way, you'll just find the perfect answer. That's my motto in life. Nothing is impossible. So I don't think it's impossible, but I do have a feeling that they could potentially cure Angel at some point from his curse. Or I wouldn't say curse, but because I think he's always still going to be a vampire, but he's, you get the idea. He is not going to turn into Angelus if he finds true happiness. So we'll just have to wait and see. I liked this episode. It was very, very phenomenal. And, it was a great episode of Angel. So, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!